You know what's frustrating? Being stuck at the same number of push-ups for months. You start a set feeling confident. Then suddenly, your arms burn out, your shoulders feel weird, your reps get uglier and uglier. And halfway through, your body starts moving like a dying fish. Meanwhile, some guy next to you casually cranks out 40 clean reps like gravity personally apologized to him. And the worst part, you probably think the problem is strength. That's exactly what I thought too. I used to believe, okay, I just need stronger triceps. Maybe I need more chest. Maybe I'm too heavy. But none of that was the real issue. Because one day, I changed a single cue during push-ups. And instantly, the movement felt easier. Not weeks later. Not after some magical program, immediately. And the crazy part is, most people never learn this. They spend years doing push-ups inefficiently and wasting energy every single rep. Today, I'll show you the exact cue that changed everything for me, why it works, and how you can instantly improve your push-ups too. Why most people gas out early. Watch most people do push-ups. What happens? They think about pushing with their arms. That's it. So the movement becomes shoulder dominant, tricep dominant, extremely inefficient. Their elbows flare everywhere. Their shoulders shrug upward, their body loses tension, and every rep becomes harder than it needs to be. That's why people hit failure way too early. Not because they're weak, because they leak force everywhere. And once your body loses tension during push-ups, your energy disappears fast. That's why some people look strong, but still struggle with basic push-up endurance. The cue that changes everything. Here it is. Instead of thinking, push yourself away from the floor. Think, push the floor away from you. That's the cue. And yes, it sounds almost identical, but the effect is completely different because suddenly, your entire body becomes involved. Your chest activates harder. Your core tightens automatically. Your movement becomes more explosive and connected. You stop surviving the push-up and start controlling it. The moment I tried this, the movement instantly felt smoother, almost lighter, and suddenly I wasn't burning out as fast. Why this cue works so well? Most people approach push-ups passively. They just try to complete reps. But when you focus on pushing the floor away aggressively, your nervous system changes the way it recruits muscles. Now, your chest contributes more. Your serratus activates. Your shoulders stabilize properly. Your core creates full body tension. And tension is everything because strength without tension leaks everywhere. That's why elite push-up athletes look so controlled. Their body moves as one solid unit, not as separate body parts fighting for survival. The hidden problem most men have. Here's something almost nobody talks about. Most men have terrible scapular control, which means their shoulders move poorly, their upper back stays inactive. Their pressing mechanics become inefficient. That's why push-ups often turn into shoulder pain, neck tension, elbow discomfort, instead of a clean pressing movement. And modern lifestyle makes this even worse. Hours of sitting, typing, looking down at phones, all of this pushes your posture forward. Then people jump into push-ups with weak serratus muscles, poor shoulder stability, no body tension, and they wonder why the movement feels terrible. The second cue that makes it even better. Now here's where things get interesting. There's another cue that combines perfectly with the first one. Screw your hands into the floor without actually moving them. Imagine trying to rotate your palms outward against the ground. Immediately you'll feel more lat engagement, more shoulder stability, more upper body tension. Suddenly your shoulders stop floating around loosely and everything locks in, and this changes push-ups completely. Because now your body has structure. Most people do push-ups loose. Strong people do push-ups connected. That's the difference. What proper push-ups should feel like. A good push-up does not feel like your shoulders dying first. Random neck tension, your lower back collapsing. Instead, it should feel like your chest is driving the movement. Your core is braced, your whole body moves together almost like a moving plank. That's when push-ups become efficient. And efficiency creates endurance. Why some men never improve at push-ups. This is important. Most people train push-ups by doing more bad push-ups. That's it. More reps, more fatigue, same broken mechanics. But repeating bad movement patterns just reinforces inefficiency. You cannot outwork bad mechanics forever. At some point, your shoulders complain, your elbows hurt, your progress stalls, and then people think, maybe I'm just not built for push-ups. No, you just never learned how to generate proper tension. The biggest mistake during push-ups? Rushing. Everybody rushes. Fast reps, half reps, bouncing around. Meanwhile, they completely lose control, tension, stability, slow down. Especially on the way down. The eccentric portion builds enormous strength. Lower yourself with control. Pause briefly, then aggressively push the floor away. That combination changes everything. The real secret behind high push-up numbers. Want to know why some people can do insane push-up numbers? It's not just conditioning, it's efficiency. Every rep costs them less energy because their technique is cleaner, their body tension is better, their mechanics are more efficient. Meanwhile, most people waste energy every single rep, but that's why they gas out so quickly. Good mechanics save energy, and saved energy equals more reps. Exercises that help reinforce this. If you want to improve this cue faster, these exercises help massively. Scapular push-ups. Keep arms straight, only move your shoulder blades. This teaches proper shoulder control and serratus activation. Most people are unbelievably weak here, and they don't even realize it. Planks. Not lazy planks, real planks, glutes tight, core braced, full tension. Because if your core collapses during push-ups, force leaks instantly. Tempo push-ups. Slow, 3 seconds down, pause. Explode up. This teaches control and reinforces tension, and trust me. 10 perfect push-ups like this feel harder than 30 sloppy ones. Push-ups are not just about push-ups. They teach full body tension, shoulder stability, core integration, force production. That transfers into bench press, sports, carrying strength, general athleticism, and honestly, being able to move your own body efficiently is one of the most underrated forms of strength, because your body doesn't care how much you bench if you can't even control yourself properly. This whole thing teaches an important lesson. Sometimes progress doesn't require more volume, more exercises, more suffering. Sometimes it requires better mechanics. One small cue can completely change muscle activation, energy efficiency, performance. And most people never experience this because they only focus on working harder instead of moving smarter.